Hi guys, I'm over here at Premium Coach Group and I got a celebrity guest that's going to show up and have me look at something. And hopefully it's something simple. You guys might know him. If you don't, I'm going to put a link to his channel. But his name's Andrew, RVing with Andrew Steele over on YouTube. He's had something of a shower problem on his leisure travel van, and hopefully we can figure it out really easily. There it is. You got a problem?
I do.
All right.
Am I in the right place?
Yeah, if you want to just back up to the car, we'll figure it out. So it's not that it doesn't get hot water or cold water, it gets no water. Sure is a nice looking motorhome though. Well, welcome back to Arizona, Andrew.
There he is. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing?
I'm all right.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your day here, but let me show you what I got going on here.
All right.
House battery's on.
So this is how the good life lives, huh?
Shoot, something like that. Turn the pump on.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure hoping that it's something easy.
Me too. Because I know your time is very valuable, and
Well, no, I don't really like working hard. All right, well, I took the shower head off. Water pump's running. Turn that on. I get no water flow. I'm gonna hope that it's not in there. That'd be the next check, is pull the cartridge out. But let me just go make sure there's not any weird shutoffs. We definitely got water there. Just no water at the shower. So before I pull that cartridge away, let me just go outside, make sure there's not any valves that got turned off somehow. But yeah, sometimes those cartridges get clogged.
I hope so. I did get it cleaned, so I was hoping maybe.
Now, I'm not actually too familiar with leisure travel vans, so I don't see any shutoffs in this water compartment that I can see right here, because the shower is going to be right in there. So let me just go back inside. We'll take the cartridge apart and see if we have water flow. So first thing I need to do is turn off the water pump, because I don't want to take that mixer apart and have water shoot at me. Figure out how this comes off. Usually there's a set screw underneath that guy right there. But you know what? Water just came out right there. Let me just take this off real fast. Alright, let me go ahead and just take this off. There's the off chance it's clogged down here. No. Alright. So this is actually just a standard house faucet. Take that off and drop that on the ground just like everybody does. And there's going to be probably a hex screw right there. So we just got our hex key right in there. We'll loosen it up. I might have loosened up too much. Hopefully now it pulls out. Now you can see what it looks like inside. There's a set screw. Let's go ahead and loosen that up.
Best information on YouTube, right there. This man and that phone, AZ Expert. Make sure you guys subscribe and check out his channel.
Now we're gonna have to take this plate off. Well, I can tell you, a leisure travel van did not give us any workspace here. Let's get the plate off of the two screws. This collar has to come off, but normally there's a big opening behind here, like a normal house. But they decided not to do that. So, get that ring off. Right about there, and we'll unscrew that. I mean, look at that. You can't even get to those other screws. It's bad design, leisure. Let me get my tools out of the way.
You're making me feel much better about myself here. I appreciate it.
Why is that?
Well, just because, you know, I was getting lazy and I didn't want to keep taking it apart because it wasn't convenient. Where I'm glad it's not convenient for you either. So.
Right.
I mean, I'm not glad that it's not convenient, but you understand what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying. So there's the mixer right in there. Mix hot and cold. Then you got the two hot and cold, the hot and cold ports right in there. You see that? These are usually the parts that wear out. But I'm gonna have Andrew turn on the water pump. Yeah, water should shoot out of that thing if we have water coming out. All right, stop.
Stop it.
Yep.
Was it shooting out of there?
Just out of one side, not out of both sides, because we should have pressure on both sides. Go ahead, turn on the water pump. I got my finger in the dam there. Coming out right there. All right, go ahead and turn it off. No, there's one of the cups that came off. Don't want to lose that. It's a pretty standard seal. Alright, well, you know what my next step is. I don't really want to do. I have to get to this mixer because I don't have any water coming out the hot side. And there shouldn't be anything holding it up. But I don't know if that's a hot side or if that's a hot side. Alright, I gotta get a little bit more serious now. It's a bigger problem than I was hoping it would be. Get everything cleared out of the way. And put some clamps here so the doors don't keep closing on me. I have to remove this part right here, and it looks like they have number 1 Robertson square bits all the way up, holding this corner block in. I suspect on the mixer right here, there's going to be some shutoff valves for a pre-mixer mixer valve. I don't know why they use mixers like that. I don't actually know if there's going to be more I have to take off. I haven't taken one of these apart before. Let's jiggle it a little bit.
Dude, I was just hoping that you were going to find something really stupid that I was missing.
Alright, well, looks like the next thing I have to do is cut the sealant. Need to cut this silicone, or that sealant right back there. Okay, so pulling that back. Oh. Well, so far so good. Let me disconnect a few more things. Realize, Andrew?
What's that?
Your shower's backlit. Did you know that?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. You got the LED strips
so
right there.
Cool, man. Yeah, it's right on
Look at that, it
the
lights
selling
up.
Points of it.
Yeah.
But
I guess I never noticed that. That's cool.
But it'd be a lot nicer if the shower worked.
Well, one or the other. You get lights or you get water. All right, so we got that disconnected. That's where the water's coming out to the shower head. Down there to the hose. All I do is just disconnect that and pull this thing out of the way. So then we're to the mixer. And there's those valves I was telling you about. So you have a shutoff valve to the hot side and a shutoff valve to the cold side. We were getting some water out of the hot side, but not the cold side. So let's dig some deeper. All right, so I'm going to disconnect this line right there. Now when we turn the water pump on, water should flow. If the water's not flowing, then we have another... Oh!
Sorry,
hey.
dude. You weren't talking to me. Sorry. I hope I didn't just...
That's okay. So we know we have water up to this point. That's the good news.
You said turn the water pump on, and that was my cue. Sorry.
No, you did everything right. I guess our next step is to turn the water pump off, release the pressure, and take this mixer apart. All right, so I went ahead and took that pre-mixer shutoff valve stem out right here. I don't know if you guys can see. It's hard to see. It feels like it's sticking. If I look back behind it, it's definitely a lot of corrosion. It's pretty rough. I think it got stuck in the down position. I would suspect, not that I've ever done this before, if I were to put this back in without that little guy, we'll probably have water coming out. Okay, I got that put back together. Let me just go ahead and have Andrew hit the pump again. All right, that's good. Hey, look at that. We have water flow. What I suspect is right there. You can see the corrosion on that. There's a spring on the back side of the stem, so you can actually tighten up this screw right there, and it opens and closes this a little bit as a check valve. You can even see it says remove check valves before soldering so that you don't melt it. And I think it got bound up so it wouldn't let water through that valve seat right there. I'm just going to do the same thing over here, because the first thing I did try was to make sure that these valves were all the way open, which they were. You can close them like that, but you can't open them any more than that. So let me just get the wrench out, take that off, do the same thing.
So what was that? That was...
This is a check valve. So this is part of their anti-scalding set that has a pellet that goes back and forth. don't know why they make faucets so complicated. And this isn't even a very high quality one in the sense that it's not like a ceramic mixer handle or the standard cup seals. I mean, this is pretty old technology right here. So we can do two things. We can either put a whole new faucet in or get rid of these shutoffs.
What do you think is, what do you suggest? So what if I just get rid of the shutoffs? What am I looking at?
These are built for houses where your temperature might be set for 140 or above. But this Truma system won't let you set it that high. Now, of course, we could have just upgraded this to a lower grade faucet. Basically, go down to Home Depot, just get a Glacier Bay standard faucet mixer. It'll fit. But sometimes the fittings won't line up the exact place. We have to kind of replumb it a little bit. So, all right, so I got Andrew. He turned the water pump back on. Let's take a look at this thing. I just have this mocked up, so I want to put it back together and find out it didn't work. Give me a second to figure out these stops. So the cold water is where, this cold tab is where it actually is the stop position for the handle. And that's going to be where the hot water will stop it. So I have the water on right now. So if I were to grab the handle and turn it on, that's the off position. I don't want it to point at me. Right there should be cold. That's cold. And all the way up to that stop should be hot. And that's hot. Go ahead and turn it off. All right. So I think we got it. I have Andrew just check the water coming out. It's going to come out of that outlet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's hot.
You good? If you put it to the colder position, go down with it.
No, that's good.
You're good?
Yeah.
All right. All right, everybody heard that. He's good with it. So there's no, I didn't do anything wrong.
Signing off. No liability.
He's signing off.
I assume all liability and responsibility.
So I'm just going to go ahead and put this back together. First thing I need to do is get the old sealant off. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to seal up properly. Alright, so that's back on again. Now I just need to hook up the actual hose fitting down to here. I did get the seal back on. And I can put this thing back in place. Let me just go ahead and hook the wires up and we'll put this thing back in place. I'll put the screws in, then we'll test it out one more time, make sure it works, then let Andrew go back home and enjoy life. We got the shower hose put back on. A little shower assembly put back against the wall, and even the backlights are on. So let me just tighten up the set screw on this handle. Good tug, feels good. All right, Andrew, let's go ahead and turn the pump back on. All right, I hear the water heater cycling, so let me wait for that to turn off. Water heater turned off. It's got the Truma water heater. Let's go ahead and turn this on to cold. Hey, look at that. We have water flow again. And it's cold. Let me go ahead and bring it to hot. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, it's really hot. That's a comfortable shower right there, Andrew. Alright, so with that done, all I have to do now is seal the sides. Which is kind of silly to me because if water gets behind there, all it's going to do is just go right there anyways where water's going to be. It seems silly to put sealant back on there, but the factory had a reason. So that's about it. Seal that up and get this motorhome back to Andrew. You go back across the country, enjoy his life.
Can't thank you enough, James. If you guys aren't already subscribing to James AZ Expert, this is the man right here.
I appreciate that, Andrew. And if you guys aren't already subscribed to RVing with Andrew Steele, definitely go check him out. Get him over that 100,000 subscriber. Give him that play button because I'm pretty jealous. So there you have it. Andrew Steele's internationally renowned leisure travel van shower has been fixed. And it was pretty much what I thought it was going to be. A little bit. I was expecting like a whole cartridge I'd have to change out. Sometimes a pellet in there gets stuck. But here they are. Those stems, we could have tried to polish them, but then it would have just had a problem down the road. And we took the springs out too so they wouldn't get stuck in the system and clog up the mixer. But yeah, you think they would have been built to withstand that. I wasn't expecting to have to modify it. I'm sure there's some people that think I should have just put a new faucet in, and I can't disagree with you. But this actually did work too, and I've done this before in a pinch. It's nice to use the existing fixtures if you can. And we're done. Oh, let's get that put away. I hope you enjoy your warm showers now, Andrew. Bye. Have a safe trip. I tell you what, though, this is a really nice motorhome. I'm pretty jealous, Andrew.
Thank you.
Definitely enjoying van life, huh?
Hey, a lot to be thankful for. Yes, sir. Thanks to all of you guys out on YouTube watching these videos.
You want to try it?
I think we're back in the game, buddy. That's enough.
You want to feel the hot water?
I trust
No,
you.
you got to feel it. It's vital.
Oh, yeah. We're golden. Easy expert in the
Just can't put the camera
below.
down.
Getting really close to 20,000 subscribers, too. So
Yeah, pretty close. That's really surprising. I got to put a 20,000 subscriber video together real fast, and I don't know if I have time to do that.
yeah, well, I appreciate all of you that go over to James' channel and subscribe to his channel, and then also he's going to have a video.
All right, so that line's hooked back up again. Let me just go ahead and hook up the wires to that LED light, kind of put this thing back in place, put the screws in, and I just lost my light. Thanks a lot, Andrew.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.